The great crafting time.
Do you not sing that right there? The time in your head every single time. Hi guys. Let's see if we're live. Where's my phone? I don't even know right now. I'm so carbackled. Carbackled. That's
Carbackled.
Carbackled.
There we are. We are live.
We are live.
Hello,
Yay.
everybody.
Hello, everybody. Surprise! Like, this is a real surprise. Like, he just got here like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
He just came in, I was sitting down here, and I'm like, he's like, hello, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Alex is here. And then we were joking that we were gonna hide him, but there's nowhere for you to
I
go.
have to put a blanket over my head.
Yeah. We were talking about we could just throw a blanket over you because like there's no room. Like, he can't even lean out of shot here.
I was like, I'll just sit like this.
It's so funny. Hi. Yeah, you just happened to come here when it's the hottest it's been here.
Oh yeah, I know. I realized. It rained on the way here too.
Yeah, it rained earlier, like poured real bad, and then it was
Yeah.
like a sauna for a second outside from the
Yeah.
humidity, but it's supposed to cool off some.
Some.
Oh, glorious! Thank you, Holly, for the pink drink. I actually have the pink drink right here.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, in my, I got another, oh my gosh, I got another cool pink drink cup, but I just told Alex, if you need pink drink, it's right here.
Lipstick included.
Yeah, lipstick included, unfortunately. They act like it don't smudge, but it's a lie.
It's because of this.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Tried setting up my iPad like 3 times and it just failed on me. Right? Woohoo, fun. I had no idea. I didn't even know he was in Illinois yet. Why is it doing that? You see that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's like
That's
you're
weird.
selecting it.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, it's selecting something down there. There you go.
There we go. Well, good. Happy Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
It is
Yep.
Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Jamie, Gloria, Sue, Beth. Hello, and everybody else that's watching. So, you can help me do the card.
I can.
Well, let me turn this on while we're waiting. While
Do
we're
you
waiting.
need it on the first setting or higher?
First setting should be good. So, how is everybody's week so far? If you're here, it's hot. It's just, there's nothing else to it but hot. I'm gonna pull up the...
Yeah, I got in my car earlier. It was 106 degrees. I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
Like,
that
in
was
my car.
disgusting. I
It was,
know.
like,
It was supposed to
gross.
cool down today. I took Lucy to her dog. She got her hair cut today. She just got a trim. Oh, that's not what I need.
She was so excited. She was like, well, what are you doing here?
I know. She loves Alex so much. I thought it was Ducky. I thought it was my daughter that walked in because she'll just walk in and I had no clue. Glitter iron on. So we're gonna go ahead and make this card. Now this card is a double accordion. It's a stupid fly. Double accordion with an arch cutout card we're gonna do, but we're gonna use some of the items that just were in the Beach Days Joy mystery box that just came out today, right? Yeah, that was this morning. It's been a long day already.
Yeah.
It did come out today, so we're gonna go ahead and make this and put this together. But this card really easily, you could just change. You really don't have to, but you could just change one saying on it, and you could totally make it an anniversary card. Well, I got hers done. I got my hair done yesterday. Oh. Hi, Kimberly. Alrighty, let's go ahead and jump over to our.
Drove here with the windows down. I got window air. Right
Oh, it's too hot for that, Alex. You just breathe hot air.
I like the air conditioning on 5 out of 10. So I'm getting like cold air from that, and then it like the air from outside. I don't know. I live in Florida. It's hot all the
Yeah,
time.
we're not built the same. We used to be, but now.
Yeah, no.
All right.
You get that Florida blood.
That's very true. All right, so here we have our little project box. I'll move this. You can watch chat if you want. I'll move this over here. That way it's out of.
Do you need this leaf? Because I found it on the table. I've been playing with it.
I was like, what do you mean? Do I need that leaf? Like a little tiny from a project?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was this project.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. 25 both the same. Okay, easy peasy. Alright, so I went ahead. What's funny is if you guys on Saturday I designed this card live and I had seen the fold of the card on like a reel or something, and I thought I sent it to me to look back at, and that way I can say like who I seen the card from. However, I did not send it to me. And then when I cut everything and I cut like a base piece to play with to see how to exactly like put it together and fold it, I realized that I didn't design a front of the card. That there was a front. I had only seen the inside of the card, so that's all I designed. So I went and then quickly kind of designed the front of the card too. So first we're just going to take these pieces out.
What are those pieces that's in there?
The rest of the pieces.
Okay.
Well, actually,
I was just looking at them. I was like, what are those things?
yeah, these two are iron-on. So I'm using the gold iron-on that was in the box, but there's a little weeding here. Do you want to do the little weeding? And then this is the black glitter joy iron-on, but I didn't use my joy to cut this. I used my Maker 4 because you could just put it on a mat. But this one's weeded, but this one has, I just doing it because I like the, look at, I'm putting you to work already, Alex. Where's the weeder?
Okay, so what parts need? Oh, it's the big open.
Yeah, it's gonna like have the couple and then the edges around it.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
What am I doing?
Knowing me,
oh, here
you
it is.
get halfway through and you're like, that's not the right part.
That's not the right tool.
Nope. I was like, I don't know what to do with that.
Why am I giving you that? Where did I put it? Look, this is where it's so funny. This happened today because I just saved a meme that says something about like basically it's a scavenger hunt on your craft desk. Whatever you just have, you're looking for.
Oh, always. I mean, I might be able to use that actually.
This?
Because there's a little piece lifted up, so I think if I grab that.
I have this one too.
Okay.
With the little hooky
oh, yeah,
on it.
That's good.
That's a
I like
good
that
one. Yeah, that is a good one. I do not know. The other one just like jumped off the table because I just used it. So he's gonna go ahead and weed our pieces of iron on.
Okay, I'm in video.
I know it's hard to like. I do the little tiny pieces because I always try to do it on video, but yeah, see, you have to pull it so far up to your face to see it. It's tough. Okay, so for the card base here, we have this piece here, and then this piece is gonna glue onto this. Now you could. Oh, I don't want to do that upside down. You could, if you wanted, if you had 12 by 24 paper, you could do this all as one piece. But a lot of people don't have 12 by 24 paper, and there's not much available as far as 12 and 24 paper. So I make sure and did it that way people with 12-inch paper can go ahead and put this together. But for this card fold, you're going to start with I believe when I did it, we're going to start with a valley. So on the big base, you're going to start with a valley and then go mountain. And then on this little piece here, you're gonna fold that there because this is gonna attach like this here to this piece. And then the same thing for the insert for the accordion. Hi, Donnelly. Hi, Louise. Sorry, I can't see. The chat's like far from me.
It
Yeah,
was
I
my
know.
job, and then I was given another job.
Yeah, he's working hard at weeding, and it's so little, it's hard to
Yeah.
see. So, but that's why I know I love iron-on for cards too. Especially the glitter, and I'm out of black glitter cardstock.
I need to do some iron on some cards.
Yeah, it's good for those little, where you want detail and little
Yeah.
pieces you don't have to glue. So for the inside, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna start valley, mountain, and then this piece needs to be reversed. So I'm gonna reverse these. So we're gonna go valley, mountain, valley. So it just alternates from the mountains to the valley. That's a song. Wait.
Probably.
That's an American song. From the mountains, God. What is? Oh my gosh. This is gonna be ridiculous, guys. What's the song? From the mountains to the valley? It's like, oh, you're a grand old flag, maybe? Oh, this is so bad. I don't know. So it's gonna look like this when it's put together. So we're gonna go ahead and start gluing on the pieces, and I want to do my iron-on. Iron-on on. Which actually, let me go ahead and start with. Put those there. And this is the paper. Hold on. Oh, it's there. And then this is the paper I'm using. Ooh, little stick in there. This is the paper I'm using to go ahead and put on this. I found this paper, I do not know. This was from Melodies. I've had this for a couple years, but I thought it was really pretty, and it's got like the gold foil on it. And there's lots of pink weddings too. I always think of the wedding on You probably haven't seen this movie, have you, Alex? Steel Magnolias?
No.
No, I
No.
didn't think so.
I don't think so either.
And these will line up, the pattern will line up because the pieces cut like that, so you can go ahead and play with it and figure out if that matters to you. Like those you can see do not line up there, so that's definitely not right. I might need to switch this piece. And you're like, is that right?
My dad and I
I
just
think
watched
that's right.
like the first part of Mission Impossible.
Yeah. The new one?
Yeah, and then the first part was 7 or whatever, and it was to be continued basically. And we just got out of the theater before I came here.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Where's your dad?
Yeah, he's at home. I dropped him off at home.
Oh, I thought you were like out here. I was like, he's not sitting in
Oh,
the
no,
car,
no.
is he?
No.
Okay. Alright. Make sure these line up. Tisha, right? Tisha, hi Tisha. Pink is my signature color. I know in the back of this color actually is perfect to offset it, but I didn't want to waste. I only had 2 pieces of this paper. I found I did that. I did like 2 pieces of a lot of paper and I was like, oh man, don't mess this up. So we're going to go ahead and glue this down. I'm using the extra fine point. I really need to use the regular point on this. Let's see if this one will... I tried to use this the other day and the whole thing came off with it. There we go. Use the regular nozzle here. Maybe. You can do it. Oh my gosh, this is why I love the glue press. This is, look how hard I'm having to squeeze.
I know, it's like, why are you
this.
using the glue press?
It's just so thin coming out, so for
Oh,
these
yeah.
bigger pieces. I'm like having to put all the effort in though to squeeze this thing. Holy cow. That's crazy.
Glue press is a wonderful thing.
You are not lying. It definitely is. Oh, wow. Go ahead and glue these pieces on. Thanks, Jamie. Look, my glue is spilling everywhere.
Oh.
What is happening? Oh, did it crack? Oh no, not on the mat. Okay, hold on. We got a glue. It's a glue situation. Oh, baby wipes. Perfect. This is why we have baby wipes at our craft table for one reason. Things get messy.
I should put some. I have so many baby wipes for different things. I should definitely be using some baby wipes.
Hello, hello, Donnelly. Did I see Deborah's name? I'm not sure. Hold on, let me. Now I just had it on my computer and I'm like, please don't leak on my computer. Alright, we're gonna set that there. So glue that piece on, and then we'll go ahead and glue these on.
I believe I have gotten it.
You have gotten it?
I have gotten it.
Perfect. Did I give you the gold piece too? Oh.
Oh, is there some on there?
Yeah. So I took that little tiny piece there, and this one you're gonna take the bigger piece out because it like goes around it. This is actually nice. We got help while doing it. I know it is hard to weed, especially when you have little things on camera because you're trying to show it, but like I need it right by my eyeballs.
Right.
Would normally lay this down, but I have my pressing mat right here. Which, can you guys just see how much easier it is with the glue press?
And then the inside of the bells and the ribbon part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I do. Don't. Keep on coming. Don't stick yet. I need to move that a little bit. You guys give your cards like a pep talk as you're doing them. I always find myself like, come on, you can do it.
Oh, me too.
Oh, you too. Yeah, you totally do too. I feel like it works sometimes.
Just when you're live, it's like, I need this to work right now.
Yeah. And just because of that, it's like, you know what? No.
wants to throw a curveball in there every now and then.
Absolutely. Like this piece normally. I'm kind of like off to the side too, so I'm. Need to see. Be right on top. I feel like to. Oh, I'm stuck. Things sticking to me. Okay. Link. Okay. And oh no, it's leaking again. There's something seriously going on with the Houston. We have a problem.
Is it leaking?
It's leaking. I need another baby wipe. Well, this is the first time it's happened. I don't know what's going on. Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. Just unscrew it and glue it back on.
Oh, I see. I'm like, where
What
is
happened
it?
was, I know what happened, because when I unscrewed the lid, the whole cap came off.
Okay.
So I put it on crooked as heck if we look at that.
Yeah. So you got a baby wipe.
Yeah, it was a baby wipe.
There's the garbage. I don't know where your garbage is.
Oh, it's right next to me. Throw those away. All right. Don't mind us. We gotta.
That would be the issue.
Yeah, I just put it on completely crooked. It wasn't a defect in the glue press. It was a defect in me. Man, this is so.
User error.
Yes. First, I thought there was like a crack in the lid. I was like, is there a crack in the lid? Nope. Just me. We're gonna go ahead and put this piece on here. You just wanna, goal is to line up those pieces. Nope, don't turn off, buddy.
Don't you do it.
Don't turn off. And a trick for this too, what you can do, if you wanna know exactly where to put the pieces, is you can, around it, have it do a score line, and then you can see the score exactly where you should put the pieces. And then this piece here, we're gonna go ahead. I just want to see which one continues, and we can see there the pattern continues like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this on here.
That is garbage.
Okay. Hi, Peggy. Glad to see you here.
That should be good now.
If you just joined, we have a special visitor.
Hello.
Alex is here.
I got here.
You're as surprised as I am, guys.
5 minutes. I didn't tell anyone. I was like.
He scared the crap out of me, though. He just shows up. I'm at the bottom of my craft area. He's right at the bottom of the stairs, and he just says, hello, at the top. And I'm like, oh, my God. My goodness
No,
gracious.
I was like, oh, Holly got a new speaker. Like.
All right, and then this piece, we're going to. I would like it, too. I didn't see that. That's where the glue spilled out right on top right there. It's okay. Alright, we got those pieces glued. And then I do want to go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and glue these pieces on first. So we have little champagne glasses and wedding bells. Which way do we think that goes? I don't know. We'll find out in a second. This is just the Cricut gold iron-on, but we're gonna go ahead and place this on here. I have my protective sheet over here. Oh, I moved my. But the whole thing's covered with this protective sheet, actually. I'll just take time to make sure it's lined up here. Little tap tap taparoo. Alright. You have to finesse it sometimes. You probably don't, I just feel like we do. Yeah. Alright, and then this piece is going to go on here.
Oh.
It did. Lucy lets me know somebody's here, but I just figured it was Ducky. She pops in all the time. Okay, so we have our two pieces here. We're going to go... Oh, before I do that, hold on, don't do that. Talking and all that. First, we're gonna preheat for 5 seconds.
I was like, what are you doing? Oh,
Just to get the moisture out.
Yep.
on both of those. Which I am shocked some of this paper is good because I've had moisture in here, and this one gold I did, I mean, it had a little, but I was like, man, that could have been so much more.
Yeah.
Ruined. Okay, now that we have the preheat done, that's going to draw the moisture out of the paper. We can go ahead and get these in place.
That way it sticks longer.
And then you can put a protective sheet over it. Mine's across the room and ain't nobody getting to that right now, so this is covering it anyway. The actual liner of the iron-on is covering all the cardstock. So now we're going to go ahead and press these each for 25 seconds. This is the part where I wish I could speed it up. And you know what? I love using the other press though because it has a timer on it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to like count in my head and talk.
Oh, did I tell you that and then now listen to me as well. I found the cord for the auto press.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think that was 25 seconds? We'll check it. We'll do a peel and see. But
Actually,
you're just gonna.
Scott found it.
Oh, really?
Helping me move some stuff in the garage.
Oh, perfect.
So.
I'm just gonna give it firm pressure and go back and forth. But it's cardstock, so you don't want to press too hard because you don't want to warp the cardstock.
That would be what I would probably do.
Alright. Oh, no.
Only one.
There we go. Alright, and then you let it cool to peel.
Yeah, me too, Gloria. That was so scaring me.
Huh.
That, she's so glad you found it.
Yeah. And it's not like you can just order another one.
No, because it's the whole device that sets your timer and everything.
Go ahead and peel that back. So we have our little
So pretty.
cheers glasses. Do you always do that too to see if it's cool? The little
Not
tap
that. I'm like.
Oh, I do it.
Not the
I gotta
whole
tap
hand.
it 3 times. I don't know why.
I feel like I burned my hands. I took something out of the air fryer once, and I had meat in there. You know, the thermometer was in there. And I'm like, I don't think this part was in. And I grabbed it. I was like, oh, that was definitely in there. Like metal.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have those pieces ironed on. We're gonna go ahead and figure out how I want to do in what order. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the insides in, which I take a picture of so I can reference because
no,
I forget. And
you're
then
lacking monitors that
yeah, like I had to draw little notes. Like I'm like,
yeah.
I'm switching that to that because you ain't gonna be able to read it well in the middle. All right, so
I look at the monitors. I'm like, how do I have this set up?
this one is going to go. What did I say? It starts out as valley, so it's gonna go this way. Okay, so we have valley, mountain, valley. This one is going to go in the center. This one is going to go over here after I put these on. Okay, so first I'm going to go ahead and glue these pieces on.
I thought there was words on those, so I went to flip it over, and then I saw the other one. That's why I was like, well, never mind.
Holy cow. I know, I thought I had a whole nother bottle of glue too, and then I went in my glue drawer and I was like, this box is an empty bottle. It's not. Alright. I do like the ultra fine, but it's nice when you have to move a piece when you use the regular nozzle because it doesn't dry quite as quick, so you got a little bit more time to just move it.
Yeah.
Alright. And then look, I did Maddie and Tanner. I didn't know who to do. I think that's when they started dating, but like in 2 years now. If they actually get married on this date, you guys, let's remember that's my daughter and her boyfriend's initials. July 13, 27. I almost put 26, then I was like, just because, no.
That is Luke's birthday and my cousin Amy.
Jeez.
Yeah.
This piece in the middle here. This is all Cricut cardstock too. This is like, you can't get that color anymore. There's something kind of close in the value cardstock, but it's just more pinky.
Pinky.
Anything in chat?
Nope. Gloria says, I feel like we are eavesdropping.
No. Come on. This is why you like the glue press, guys. All this stuff I'm doing, shaking this thing and just to get this out. It makes me really appreciate the glue press right now.
It's no longer leaking.
This is true. Okay, so I switched it and the bell is gonna go on this side. So that's gonna go on there, which means we're going to glue, not glue. We're gonna go ahead and press our couple over here. And I know for this, I wanna put it really close to the bottom because the forever and always is going to take up a lot of the space. But we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna press for 5 seconds. And I could have done this before I glued it on, which actually I would do. Just take the piece.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that with the next piece. I don't know why I didn't.
Because you're live.
Yeah. Even the things you tell yourself, like this is one thing. I actually remember this. I was like, don't forget, put the bride and groom really far down so you got room. And then just move it till you think it's centered. Are they crooked? They're a little crooked. They haven't had their V8 today. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and put that on and then we'll press for 25 seconds. 5 Bourbonnais, 6 Bourbonnais. How do you get 7 Bourbonnais? Yeah, that's always you gotta say Bourbonnais.
You don't say Mississippi?
No, 11 Bourbonnais. 12 Bourbonnais. That's what they called us in PE. Saying Bourbonnais made it like 1 second or 1 second. So yeah, that's why you learned Mississippi. You didn't go to Mississippi either though.
I went to Bradley.
It'd be cool if I had a little timer here, but I don't. So I'm gonna go ahead and press that other piece actually. So I'm just gonna take the piece of cardstock here before I glue it on. Do the 5 second.
The bells don't go on the right side.
The what? Oh, they go here.
Yeah.
But there's another piece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that it goes on there. Alright, and this I have on top. You guys, in the links below is the link to the giveaway, the Explore 4 giveaway. Alex really wants the Explore 4 because you want that cool color they have at Michael's.
I do. I don't have one.
I know, that color's so good. So we're gonna go ahead and do the 25 seconds on this. Yeah, it's been actually super cool all summer, and you just come when it's
right. I didn't expect anything. I was like, everyone's like, oh, it's so hot here, and I'm like, I get here, and I'm like, oh, it's just like Florida. It's not that bad.
So we don't want Florida here. Alright, I need to press a little bit more on the edge here, so I'm going to do that. And this, remember, you guys can put your barrier sheet, your protective sheet over it, which Cricut now has protective sheets, but they're out of stock of them, and I haven't been able to get it yet. It went out of stock, like, instantly. Let that cool for a second.
Just 3 taps.
It takes 3 taps to know.
I was like, you just took the thing off of there. It's going to be hot.
It is. I'm very impatient. Especially when I'm live. It's not so bad when I do it, but when I'm live,
yeah,
I just... You can get the cooling brick, and then Jamie, she uses like a cooling marble. Is there a creature? Or is she sitting on the...
There's this one right here.
Oh, Jax, he's not climbing up the tree right now, is he?
Trying.
Jax! Okay, well, Jax is trying to join us too. There we go. We have our couple, and that's
So
in black
sparkly.
glitter. Yeah. So sparkly.
I need a code, please, for Access members to place an order before I lose it. Spring 10.
Yes.
And then the month is almost here. Thank you.
It is. It's the final week. So Access members, if you have not used that code, it's $10 off and free shipping.
Free shipping.
If you go on the site, there's some new 3D iron-on the site too. So here's that done with the black glitter iron-on. And then these pieces. Oh, did I put my monkey on them? It's not something you say very often.
Nope.
In these, it's hard to see. I'll show you guys on this, the cutout. But I got this paper. It's almost like true brushed paper, but it's gold, but it's thicker, and it really looks like metal. It looks really neat on here. But I cut these little, these are little to see, but they say Mr. and Mrs. done in that.
Mr. Uh-oh.
Just gotta take the heart out there. Alright, and Mr. and Mrs., scoot this up. This is gonna go on the bottom of here.
Tisha says I'm so behind. We'll have to look into what 3D iron is.
Yes, it's new. So it's thick, like a thicker iron-on in black, and think like looks really cool for hats and stuff, and like tote bags and stuff. Where look, I'm literally looking for my glue press. Now this is super thin, so you definitely want the extra fine point, or like a glue sponge would work really good for this. So you could just press it on there. Do you ever feel like a surgeon when you do this, Alex?
Yes. That yes, I
The other
agree.
your live where you had to put the pieces of firework on, I was like, ooh, he's like a surgeon.
Yeah, some of them I was like, how is there so many pieces? It's firework. I'm like, I'm not using those. What?
I'm trying to get enough on here. Let's scoot this over. Now, those are really thin, so they're gonna get glue, but luckily the glue,
Dries clear.
yes, thank goodness.
Hi, Lucy.
She usually sits on the stairs there and just stares at me, and then every once in a while comes, puts her cold nose under the table. Like last night, she was, there she is. See, a Lucy under the table. Hi, babies. She's gonna nibble me. All right, and then we have that, and we have the gold on there with the Mr. and Mrs. Always funny to see how long the delay is.
I know.
All right, now we have that one. I'm gonna go ahead and glue. And I was so impressed it cut this like with
yeah,
that
that's
thicker.
nice.
What I did is I did true brushed paper setting, and then I did less pressure on it because at first, but then we're gonna put the always and forever up the top there.
I was gonna use True Brushed for something that I did recently, and I totally forgot. While I was cutting it out, I was like, what was I gonna make True Brushed?
It's really cool. It feels like true brushed feels like kind of like it's 3D printed to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tweezers are good for this. I feel a little.
Jamie says, I am super impressed that True Brush cardstock cut that small.
I know.
Oh, hi.
No, Jax, what are you? He never does this. We have a kitty crossing. What are you doing, Jaxie? Oh, he's saying hi. He literally just came up to Alex and said meow. Hey, buddy, there's like things
Hot
that are
things.
hot. Hey, we need.
You gotta come.
gotta say hi to
come
him.
down.
Jax, you gotta get down. Okay, hold on. I don't know what to do. I got glue in my hand. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, buddy. Oh god. I don't know where he's going. Okay. Woo.
Interesting.
Yeah, almost feels like velvet, right? Okay. I got a dog's nose in between my legs, and I got Jags crossing over here. Alright, go ahead and put these on. It does like bend and flex kind of really easy when you put it on, like can go crooked, so you just want to make sure you get that. And we're gonna wait for that to dry. Just make sure you press it down everywhere so it don't come off. But isn't that cool how it gives it like the dimension, because it looks
Yeah.
like really metal there? Okay, we're gonna let that piece dry. This piece we're gonna put on. This piece is gonna glue on there. So we're gonna go ahead and glue. This piece goes here, right? We always take pictures of our projects so we can revert back, or I will put them the wrong way, without a doubt. Jax has never done that.
Like, there's somebody new here. Oh, it's really throwing me off.
Yeah, he literally just came up in your face and was
Yeah.
like, meow. I guess he feels left out. Alright, this one's gonna go on the first one. But you can put them in whatever order you want. I did have them switched, but you don't, with this in the middle, you can't see the center one as good, so I wanted to move the one so you could see the always and forever. So otherwise it'd be cut off. That one, and then two more. Two more. Two more? Where's the other one?
$2.
I want my $2.
Thank you. Finally, someone gets it.
Yeah. Oh, we say that all the time.
I say that all the time, and people are like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Never mind. Don't worry about it."
You're too. I feel like you're too young. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're too young.
Which it came out before I was born, but you know.
But your mom showed you good movies.
Yeah.
80s movies were so good. We were talking about this the other day.
80s movies were the best movies.
Is there one missing?
What are you looking for?
Another one of the pink squares.
Possibly.
They were all here. Did we drop it? Did we? Nope. Hold on, guys. We're looking for a missing piece. And of course, I just glued the last pieces on because I was like, I will just cut one really quick.
Money's in there?
Oh, it's right here. Oh, holy cow. Okay. We found that's so funny. I gotta post that in the groups. I just seen it today, and that's literally what we're doing, a scavenger hunt within ours. Okay, and then this piece, yeah, goes there. First I was like, wait, I think I was putting it here.
So 3D iron-on is a thinker type. I think she meant to say thinner type of iron-on. It is good for hats and
It's
canvas
thicker.
bags. Thicker.
Yeah, it's thicker.
Thicker, not thinker.
It's like, have you ever seen like the hats with like the thick kind of like,
I
you
was
know what
gonna
I'm
say,
talking
that's
about?
like 3D. That should be thicker.
Yeah.
Hats, canvas bag, not so much for t-shirts.
Yes, I haven't got to try it yet, but once we do, we will share.
Scavenger hunt that was right in front of us. It's usually how it goes. Hello, Deborah.
Hello, Deborah. All right, we got those pieces done. That goes on which side? This side. It doesn't really matter here. Oh, Alex, can you, hold on, let me glue these pieces together. I'm gonna go ahead now and glue these two pieces together. So we have this one that starts at the valley, and then we'll just glue that together there. We can put it through the arch after we glue it together. When I was trying it last night, I was like, do I have to put it through the arch and then glue it? And I'm like, no, that's a pain in the, it's way easier to just put it together and then stick it through. When you put these together, make sure you can fold it still. You do that where you glue it over just a tiny bit over the score line, and then you're like, ooh, it doesn't want to fold.
Right.
Deborah, did you know Alex was coming here? You called right before, but I was super busy right before I started, and I couldn't get it. And then Alex came in. I was like, oh, I bet Deborah knew.
She didn't.
Oh, she didn't even know. Can you hand me, Alex, in that the foam squares right there? I'm almost done. Oh, right in the front. That little box right there.
You are running low.
I know. Look at that. I need to go get some more. But I'm gonna go ahead. I just want to pop these off a little bit for dimension, so I'm just gonna add some foam squares behind this. Where is the best place to get colored cardstock? Oh, well, most of ours we get from, almost all the colored cardstock we get is from Cricut.
Right.
So, which they didn't have a lot of colors available. They were out of stock of a lot, but now they have the value cardstock in all those different color. What do you call those? A color combo? Variety? Yeah.
Variety packs.
Yeah. So they have like rainbow. So I've been using tons actually of the value cardstock, which I love.
I have not looked at my phone. I was driving on the way here, so
So pop that up, and then we'll pop this up too.
I messaged once while I was at a stoplight to somebody saying,
I'm really like out of these.
yeah, I see that. You can use the sides. I do
Oh,
that a
can
lot.
you? Oh yeah,
just
when you
cut
run
it.
out, just cut it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea. I really need to go to the craft store. I've been trying to stay out because it just, you just go in and buy things. And it's really difficult for the craft stores because they have decor too, which nobody needs that. We just keep it one or the other too. You know what I'm saying? Alright. I want another little piece. So I'm just taking the little foam squares. I want to put the... if you can get the backing off.
No, I know. Some of them, the ones I have,
It's okay, I can turn that off. Oh, I don't need you anymore.
you just kept it on by hitting that.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. If it beeps 3
Just
times,
let it
shuts
go.
off.
Yeah. Just hold it in. There we go. I'm stuck. And then the champagne glass is where did it go? This way.
This just says I only see the 8.5 by 11.
Oh yeah, it is 8.5 by 11. The value cardstock is 8.5 by 11. There's not much in the big ones. Now they do have the 24, if you want big, which if anybody has the Venture, I love the 24 by 28 for big projects, because you don't have to slice it so many times, you can cut multiple things at once. Alright, so there is the inside of it there. We have all of those pieces there. And then for this, start with Valley. Yes. And then we're going to go ahead and glue this piece onto here. So we're just going to go ahead and put glue on this flap. I added the glue to my cart too in Amazon, and then I never finished the... I do that. That's why there's like 50 things in my cart.
Yeah.
Recently, Amazon though just emptied my whole cart, and I'm like, what?
Where'd that go?
Where did it go and why?
That's why you add things to a list. They might get rid of things after 30 days. I don't know.
No, I've had stuff in there.
Yeah,
from-
okay.
But again, when you go ahead and glue that, make sure you can fold that over. So you will have this piece like this here. Now we go ahead and do the front though, because see, I saw the inside of the card, but then I folded it. I was like, wait a minute, that's not gonna look very exciting. But what I did was this arch. I had this arch from one of the cutouts, so I was like, hold on, let me go ahead and use this on the front. We're going to use this piece too, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece on. I love the monkey. He's so...
Whenever he has it open, I put a little cutie inside, so he's like hitting the cutie.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, I'm totally out of camera. Not like anybody wants to watch this gluing, but... Alright, so we're going to put this piece on. And this is a little different pink. This is another Cricut cardstock pink. I know, I'm so thankful for the big packs I had of like the pinks and the reds and everything of the... Sometimes I want the texture smooth, but then sometimes I want it like textured too. Alright, and then we're going to put this on, but I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece on. So I went ahead and cut that same gold to do a border on it like that. Yeah, I know, Gloria, that's great. And lots of times you save money when you do that, which I, for the life of me, cannot figure out how stores are like, hey, you can save, but only if you buy online and pick up at store. So we have to pay our employees to go pick up your order. You can save only that way. It doesn't really make sense, but I'm all for it. And then actually that's really good. Like when I don't want to buy extra stuff, I can like take my hubby and then say, hey, you run in and get it. And then I'm not tempted to buy things that I may or may not need. Alright, so this is going to go exactly on that there. Like that. We're almost done, guys. What time is it? Oh, we're within an hour. Okay, cool.
I brought my, if you guys remember, my brother made a card when he was at my house in July.
Yeah.
And
Oh, for their anniversary,
yeah,
right?
and their anniversary just passed. He's like, oh, dude, I totally forgot I even made this. I'm like, yeah, so get in the car, give this to Claudia. Like,
and it was perfect because I was looking at love, but I was like, man, I really want something with rings, because I don't have any rings on here. And I found this love one.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but it had like a diamond that had tiny little cuts, so I just went and found a different diamond and welded it on.
Yeah.
And then same thing with the heart. But so then we're gonna go ahead and glue this onto there. Lube. It does kind of say lube, don't it? And then it did cut kind of funky here. Wanted to go in, so I welded a little circle there too, just to make it easier to cut, especially with this.
It just says Michaels doesn't have employees. Everything is almost self-checkout. I did notice that one at the one in.
They are.
Villages.
There's like one person. Ours has one person working it, and that's both. I think they're there mainly for returns, honestly.
Yeah. So that line can get long. It's crazy.
I know, but a lot of people don't know they have self checkouts. And I noticed there'll be like there's like 5 people. They're all standing in line, but there's all these self checkouts nobody's at.
Right. So sad. Retail is going away. Shopping is my cardio.
It's very weird though because their screen is huge and you have to enter your phone number for rewards and I'm like it just pulls that all up hugely in front of everyone.
Right. It's like, can you make that smaller?
Yeah. So go ahead and put this piece on. I love the way that like it looks just like you cut some kind of metal something.
When I was in London,
You guys see how that
looks nice. My buddy went to he's a DJ and he wanted to play his music at a club in London. So to get into the club you have to his only ID he brought with him was his passport. So he shows him the passport and he's like, hey, can you not put that up on the TV above me?
Oh my gosh.
Every single person that was going in had showed up all their ID, like where they like. He's like, luckily my address isn't on my passport. I was like, that's crazy.
Like we are not. There's weight on there. We are not. Putting,
right.
Alex, we are not putting our weight up on this. No, I'd be like, I don't really want to go here. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
For real.
Well, I did get my free burger when I went to that place in Vegas. I'm so glad. That was so embarrassing.
I could never. I don't care what you offer me, Alex. I'm
They're like,
ain't doing it.
I was like, oh, hey, I way over the weight to get the free one. They're like, oh, come on up. And I'm like,
yeah, I see
where?
those videos. I'm like, there ain't no way in heck. Girls just do it for fun. We'll just,
I had to go up in front of the whole restaurant, and then they had to say my name over a loudspeaker.
It's so funny. And then we should pop this up too, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, they're over here. When in doubt, pop it up. I don't know, I just made that up, but it sounds good.
I would just cut off some sides of that.
Yeah, I have to. Hey, this is called not wasting a thing.
That's right.
Gloria said I will still look around before picking up. That's a big sticker there.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't need one quite that big. I'm just gonna make the other side match. I say when in doubt, pop it up, but if I don't get more of these next card, there ain't gonna be no popping of anything. That's a little too big.
Lori says, I agree, Tisha. I was so sad when Joann's just closed. Before that was AC Moore.
Oh, Joann's used to be AC Moore?
I don't know. Pretty soon we'll not have any, only have Michael's and Hobby Lobby, which Hobby Lobby has become more home decor, which I've realized. I went in there and I'm like,
oh, it totally is.
what is all this? I'm I'm like,
Oh.
you guys trying to be
I've
home goods.
redecorated my home like 10 times. What's funny is I've redecorated so many times, and like I'll go in there and be like, yeah, you still have the thing I decorated like 10 years ago.
No.
All right,
It was 2 stores.
there is the front of it. We went ahead and popped that up, but that just used, so in supporter projects for all of our Patreons who get access to all of our files, it has this arch, but you don't have to cut it because it's actually the inside. Wait a minute, Alex.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so. Man, we were so close to not screwing anything up. The talking and the putting together. Okay, so we're gonna pretend that this is on this side. So when you do this, make sure you do it on this that's gonna open up like this. But yeah.
Jamie says, "Oh no."
Oh, that's our thoughts exactly, Jamie. Okay, so now we have our accordion piece here.
It's my fault, guys.
No, it's when it's the talking and do it. It's
Yeah.
just I'm not a good chewing gum and walking person.
Yeah, I get it.
So we have this here. It starts valley, mountain, and then just alternates. We're gonna put this through here, and then we're gonna put it all the way over to the edge there, and we're gonna glue that. So close. Every time I go, let me not screw it. And there's
Yeah.
always something little or big. It could be big. There's something though. I'm just gonna turn this way.
Jamie, you're right. Holly, you can just make another front and add it to the other side, and it will be perfect.
That's
that way,
true.
there's no blank pieces.
Very true. And then to write on the card too, you can you could add a piece to the back that you can go ahead and fill out. I would probably do just the pink on that, but you want to make sure you're about halfway up. You can too if you want. Get your little ruler out, but you just want to make sure it doesn't hang over the edge and is not too crooked. Which is good because you can just line it up with your edge there. Otherwise, I'm really good at doing things crooked.
Yeah.
This piece over here. Can't believe that. I was so like, yeah,
We were so close.
so close. Like when that happens, I just hear in my head, wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
Like on Let's Make a Deal, when they open the door, that's not the good deal.
Or just give it to someone that is left-handed and they will think it's perfect.
I love that. Who said that?
Well, Jamie.
That's great. Alright. So you glue that down there, and then we'll go from this way. We have love, and then we're gonna go this way. And then there is the arch cutout. So with this, again, from the Beach Days Joy Mystery Box is the Cricut Joy Black glitter iron-on, and then the gold iron-on too. And there is gold glitter iron-on in there too, which you could, if you wanted, you could even do the words out of that. But waiting for it to focus. But there is that card. I thought it was neat. Now where is it? Right here. There's lots of different style of accordion cards. Here's another one. Which way did I fold on top? Doesn't matter. But here's another accordion one. Where it just, but those, I think they're always fun.
Yeah.
To go ahead, and they give you several different panels to,
Yeah.
design that you can put lots of different stuff on. So I love the accordion. As long as I put it on the right way. Yes, thank you. Thank you guys. Yes, Mystery Box is still available. We can go ahead and switch to us now.
Do you want to talk about Savannah?
Yeah, we do. Talk about Savannah while I switch
I
this.
still don't know how you don't use. Uh-oh.
Alex does not do this. Every time we're upside down. I don't use the mouse, but you know what? I don't like go jing all over either. It's just like smooth for me, which otherwise I'm like all over.
Right.
So, yeah, every time mine is upside
That's
down.
so crazy.
I've had it. Remember that one I could not switch it? I'm like, well,
I was like, just move it to something else. Go to the next screen.
Everybody just turn your TVs and monitors upside down, please.
Yes. So Savannah.
Yeah, Savannah.
That's gonna be a good time. October 2nd.
Yes.
through the 7th.
We're coming up with different stuff. So we have the hotel and everything with blacks for the room. So if anybody's interested in that, let us know. It is open to all of our Patreons.
Yes.
And we are going to be sending out something too. We're making a Google form because we want to find out what you guys want to do while you're in Savannah.
Yeah.
Not the Mormon or the. While we're in.
Moron.
Yeah,
That's
the Moron.
That's the
There's a Moron tour
Yeah.
that we may go on. That's supposed to be funny. They take you around the city and. Well, I don't know. They-
like I know
They
there's-
explain things easily? Is that what it is? 'Cause we're
Yeah,
all
I don't know.
Mormons?
It's like it's just. I'm not sure. I've never done that one. There's probably a lot of dad jokes and
Oh, I love dad jokes.
so.
I
should
could
be good
not.
time.
I do love the glue press because that extra fine point has the needle in it.
Yeah.
But you have to get the needle.
The first time having some troubles.
Oh, I do. There we go. I got it. It's like threading a needle.
I know I just sent a list of different restaurants and rooftop things, of different things that I like to do in Savannah.
Yeah, because you've been there like several times.
Yeah, I got family that lives there, so.
Yeah.
Um,
So I'm excited. In October, it shouldn't be too hot. I feel like October
yeah,
should
it's
be
gonna-
good
it's
weather-wise.
Beautiful, yeah.
So and Savannah looks beautiful. I've always wanted to go to Savannah.
And Tybee Island isn't far away. It's a 20-minute drive out to the beach.
Hy-Vee. And then Hilton Head.
Hilton Head's hour, roughly 45 minutes
That's
to an hour.
supposed to be really nice too.
Yeah, I've never been there. I've driven by it, but I've never been out on the island.
I know. When we came to Florida whenever we were there, March? Yeah,
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Matt was like, "Oh, we need to go. We would do the same trip every time. Let's go to Savannah." I'm like, "We're literally going to Savannah already. We don't need to do it now. I don't want to ruin it. I like to go explore new cities, and I don't get to do that often."
And the Worm Slough.
What?
The Worm Slough, it's in Savannah. It's like right outside.
Slough.
Yeah,
What
so
is that?
it's a mile and a half of nothing but covered trees with Spanish moss.
That's like
It's
that's
the
my
Worm
favorite
Slough
thing to drive
plantation,
through
yeah.
is like
You have to
trees
drive slow
covering
because
the
it's very rocky and it's a old
Oh,
plantation that you can walk out and do different things. It's really cool.
That's really cool. It's gonna be a great time because we're gonna have all of our great friends too. Thank you guys. If anybody's new here, here is the card. But I did switch it from how I put it in because originally I had this always and forever here. Look at this. This is so hard to do. This is gonna be funny. Here, we're here.
The mirror, it's backwards.
Here, but I switched it because I didn't want. I don't even know where it is now. This is like a test. Nope. This is ridiculous. This one here I switched because I didn't want to not be able to read like the always and forever because it would be in the middle, and then so I just moved a couple things around there that I thought would just. Oh my goodness. So difficult. Why am I holding it up to the?
Oh, so yeah, up to the screen, not the camera. That's a great. So, what if is this okay? So this is where. Is this two? No, this is one.
This is
Okay.
two pieces here. This last
Okay.
piece is glued on.
So what if you took like, now integrity of the card might fail, but if you cut here and put acetate there, like
Here and there and put
And the-
acid. Oh, in the middle, so you don't.
so you can actually see through it.
Oh, you may be able to, but where that comes together is
Yeah,
gonna be
it's-
tough because
that's what
it's
I'm
not
saying,
like
though.
scoring the
Yeah.
acetate. Yeah, if you could score it like super good and it
Right.
would bend, yeah, then you would have nothing. But you can kind of just pull it.
Yeah, you can. You
Oh, yeah,
literally
we
can
can.
turn it slightly. And you can
As
read
we're doing it like they can see. Sorry, guys.
Let me show the computer screen how it works.
Alex, can you swing by and.
What?
Sue said, Alex, can you swing by and pick me and my grandson up? We were trying to get to Ludington, Michigan for the 4th of July. Oh, I wonder
That's
where that
that's a
is.
journey.
Oh, man. So Friday, now we haven't had new image sets. We're going live when there's image sets, but this week there was like none, and last week there was hardly any. So this week, hopefully, now you're
Hopefully.
leaving. Are you going to be
I
available?
leave Friday night, so I would be able
Okay.
to do it Friday.
So we're hoping because
Yeah.
I like to start our Fridays with everybody too. It just seems awful when we don't.
Yeah.
We go check and we're like want sometimes, but We should be live Friday, but we'll let you know if we're not live. We'll
Yeah.
put something out on YouTube and then to Patreons and all of that.
One new licensed image set.
Don't tell us that, Jamie. What is today? Oh, today's
Tuesday.
only Tuesday, so
Yeah.
we have some days. So hopefully, there's been lots of licensed image sets coming out though. Some cool Mickey ones, and there was a new Lilo and Stitch one, and all of that. Yeah, I know. I want to see that movie. My kids went without me. That's so who does that?
It's rude.
Wait, no, we always watched it as a family. That was our whole thing. We did we said Ohana forever and put our hands in a huddle and went up, and it was all from Lilo and Stitch. And they're like, "Oh, we went to the movies." So rude. So, now what about Saturday?
Saturday, I am going to attempt. I'm gonna do my best with my hotspot. I have my laptop with me.
And that could go. Just know that can go either way, guys. We've
Yeah.
tried this before.
Yeah.
Remember, where did we go when we set up in a parking lot? Where was that? Or you did it? Or was I not with you?
I've done that. And when I was in, where was I? Like New Hampshire. I did that. I set everything up, and then when I went live, it the sun just was so bright.
Oh yeah, you couldn't see your screen or nothing. That's right.
So I was like, dang it.
Yeah, hotspots can be tough to go live
Yeah.
on. So, but if not, we'll let you know, and then he'll go live a different day for that.
Yeah. Because I'll be home June 30th.
Oh, I can
that
pull
night.
this here.
So.
Now when I can see it, I'm all like blind. Yes, everybody stay cool. I don't know if it's hot where you guys are, but holy cow, it's supposed to it's like 87 tomorrow, I think. But
yeah,
that's
but it feels
cooler.
like 95 probably.
Yeah, you know it was hot when Lucy Lou didn't even want to stick her head out the.
She's like, no, I'm good.
She did for a second and then just laid down. She was like, "That's just hot air in your face." Yeah, acetate scares beautifully with the scoring wheel. You can't. I don't know if that thin of a piece it'll do so good.
Right.
That's the only thing I'm worried about. So. I know, Tisha. I know. I'm in Indiana too. It has been. So I told Alex, you came literally the only time it's been warm. But the good thing is, Lake Michigan should warm up because it's been cold, so the water's really cold. But
the water was already getting warm in Florida, real warm. I think someone said it was already 87 degrees.
That's bath water. It's
Last year I got up to 98 degrees.
That's not cooling off.
No, you go into clear
That's
water.
like cooking yourself.
Yeah, it's a hot tub. That's hot tub.
In the bathtub.
Yeah, that was so weird. We gotta tell a story so people understand we don't take baths together.
Where were we? We were in Florida.
We were in
We were in
Florida.
Orlando, and we were at, I can't remember, it was a Hilton. Yeah. And we were staying there, and it was me, my husband, and the kids, and Alex. And we all got in a hot tub, but there was no bubbles. And then I just was like,
warm water.
I was like, well, this is just family bath time. This is weird.
We all got out immediately. We're like, gross.
It ruined it for us. We're like, yep. A hot tub without jets is just family bath time. Or bath with stranger time.
Yeah.
Because usually there's strangers.
in there.
Oh my goodness, Gloria. Stay cool out there. Be sure no one's putting veggies in the water. So we should be live Friday, but if not, we will let you guys know. But thank you guys for joining us today and chatting with us.
Yeah.
And laughing along with us as we put the card together. I'm going to have to give myself a prize when I do one of these without screwing up something. There's something wrong there. So, alrighty guys, we will see you next time. Everybody have a great rest of your week. Happy crafting and...
Toodles.
Toodles. Bye guys.